Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Friday, June the 3rd, 2016. The tarot card for today is the Hanged Man. This has to be maybe the prettiest one I've ever seen. This comes to us from the Star Tarot by Kathy McClellan, which, as I've mentioned many times, is due out next month. Can't wait to see it. So, the Hanged Man today. Wow, I'm telling you, some of you, you want every day to be the day, every day to move forward. Maybe there's a little hiccup, a little glitch, something going on. Nothing big that I feel, all right? But perhaps that thing that you feel successful about this week that you were trying to make some progress with, maybe today's just not the day to get it done. I don't know. Sometimes there's, like I said, a little bit of a delay. But what are you going to do? It's like a little hold up, things of that nature. But that's okay, because there's always tomorrow. And, one of the things that you have to remember is, like, right now you're still in that mode of wanting to totally break free. And the time hasn't come yet. So it's like, all right, it's June. It's June. She said June. I want to be out of here. And it's like it's not happening yet. Oh my goodness, it's there's so much. Someone said this to me in a comment the other day on one of my posts about, I think I've let go of everything. And because this is a card of letting go. It's not necessarily that some of the things are that you have to let go of them. Like, how can I put it? There are legitimate reasons for having to wait. I often bring up the subject of divorce and things of that nature. I mean, that's not by your choice that you have to wait for that to be final, to be done, even if you've signed all of the papers. So you could be having one of those days where you're like, oh, I'm just hanging around and waiting for something to happen, and it's not happening today. And it's just that kind of a thing. So don't let it bother you if you feel like it's kind of whatever. And one of the other things I like about this card, and I feel it for many of you at this point in time, you've come a long way in your journey, and your view, when you think about it, has really flipped, hasn't it? How you feel about certain things, situations, people, relationships. Oh my goodness. Your view on life, on your life, is so different than it was. Like, I don't want to say this time last year. I want to say a little bit before this time last year. Like, from the first 5 months of last year, I think were more difficult. And then many of you come August, we're trying to work things out, but just struggling, really, really struggling. So, there's been a lot of sacrifice that's been made along the way. But what I like with the energy of this card is that it has brought to you a whole new perspective on your life. And, some of the lessons may have been repeated over and over again, especially when it comes to relationships. Like, this happens, that happens, and you always get the same outcome. And I try to tell people, and believe me, it's happened to me for many years. I felt like I kept repeating the same patterns, but I didn't realize that there were patterns for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, one day, I met someone different and went, oh, wow, that's how it should be. Until we're presented what other options might be, a lot of us just keep choosing the same thing over and over again. But what I'm seeing now is that many of you are realizing that life does not have to continue in that same mode. So whatever happens today, keep it positive, keep it upbeat. If what you thought should be moving isn't moving, don't worry about it. It will when it's supposed to. I want to thank you all for listening, and I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.